Unresolved Problem segment tonight, entertainers hurting children. Earlier this week, we spoke with Russell Simmons about Beyonce, a very successful singer, as you know, whose estimated worth is more than $300 million, according to Forbes magazine. Here's a look at what Beyonce is selling these days. Long way from Destiny's Child. Now, Mr. Simmons would not offer an opinion to why Beyonce puts out that kind of stuff when she doesn't need the money. But joining us now from Los Angeles, a woman who thinks she may know, attorney Ebony Williams. So why is she putting it out?
Well, Bill, I believe wholeheartedly that Beyonce is releasing this type of hypersexual music and imagery because she believes that she's actually empowering young girls to own and take control of their sexuality. Where I think she's a bit misguided is that she's not really giving any context to this. Now, we as adults, you and I, Bill, can look at this and say, look, she's a married woman. If she wants to talk about the sexual liaisons that go on within her marriage, that's her choice. But to the millions of young girls across this country that look up and idolize this woman, particularly young girls of color, I feel this is problematic, certainly, because it doesn't provide the full breadth and scope of what this type of imagery can mean beyond the context of a married person.
All right. Now, I have a number of questions for you. You
Sure.
came out of a very tough situation, all right? You didn't have a father around, and you rose up yourself to become an attorney, very well in school, and now you're a successful professional. And you had a mom who's behind you and a mother who helped you, correct?
Sure.
Am I right so far?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, there are a lot of
100%.
young girls, all right, who don't have dads, and the mom's not really in control of the situation for whatever reason. And they idolize, and I got tons of letters from inner city teachers saying that they idolize Beyonce, young girls. Yeah. She glamorizes this kind of behavior. It's glamour. It's glamorized. And I'm saying to myself, with all of the devastation now, and the cynicism in some of these precincts, why does a woman worth $345 million? You know, empowerment for what? I don't. She's talented. She could put out straight songs. She could put out uplifting songs. She could do it all. She chooses not to, and I just don't know why.
Okay, you have to remember, Bill, I don't know that this is clearly Beyonce's fault because she is simply promoting and capitalizing to a very high degree off of something that we as society have deemed to be
She's got
our most valuable product.
$345 million in the bank. She can do whatever she wants to do, Ebony. She can do whatever she wants to do.
We are directly telling her, sure she can, Bill, and we are telling her as consumers of this media that that is what we most prize and value.
Oh,
beauty, glamour, sexuality.
I mean, look, you know, I don't buy that for a second. I can do a million different things here on this program, okay? Because some consumer wants me to do it. Look, doesn't she have a responsibility, this woman, to try to help
and that's,
children at risk, doesn't she?
And she acknowledges that, though, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think that that responsibility escapes her.
Well, how can she acknowledge it and put this out?
Because she is so short-sighted and narrow in her focus that she's not thinking beyond some of the other values and qualities that I say we as a we have to demand this of her, Bill. We can sit back and we can criticize all day long, and we can be disappointed. She's an American, and she can do what she wants
to do, but I am just so disappointed because this is a crucial issue. That young girls and boys, not just blacks, whites, every other color, with no parental supervision, all right, with derelict parents, all right, they latch on to these images that harm them. And these entertainers, multi-million-dollar entertainers, what happened to Motown? What happened to the four times? Those people were uplifting. What happened to that?
It's a different day, Bill. I mean, and look, at some point in time, Beyonce, you referenced, you know, Destiny's Child. She was talking about female encouragement and being independent and things of this nature. Now, again, she's at a different point in time. And Russell Simmons on your program last night talked about an artist being true to their experience. She's doing that. But again, it's without the purple context that young girls need to see. And you've got people like Oscar-winning Yale graduate,
one more quick question.
Newly minted.
One more. Is she doing more harm than good for the kids?
Right now she is, but we as a society can demand more of her, and we can see her use her great influence for positive.
The fact that I'm talking about this, you wouldn't believe the stuff that's coming at me. All right, and I don't care. They can say whatever they want about me.
I'll be joining you in that, Bill.
But we as a society aren't going to do anything. All right, it's going to be individuals,
we can.
And Beyonce is an individual who should wise up. She should wise up. Period.
Look, we as women of color, and we as parents can play a part of this too, Bill.
All right. Okay, Ebony, thanks. We come right back. It'll